Hello, everyone. Welcome to Celsius 233, your go-to place for fiction book summaries. Today we will lose ourselves in Someone Else's Shoes by Jojo Moyes. Someone Else's Shoes by Jojo Moyes, published in 2023, is a witty and heartfelt novel about two women whose lives change drastically after an accidental bag swap. It explores identity, reinvention, and female solidarity, blending humor with deep emotional truths. When struggling middle-aged mother Sam Kemp mistakenly takes the gym bag of wealthy socialite Nisha Cantor, their lives collide in unexpected ways, leading to self-discovery, resilience, and a fight for survival in a world that often overlooks them. Plot summary. The morning begins like any other for Sam Kemp, a middle-aged woman drowning in responsibilities. Between a demanding job, an unresponsive husband, and a daughter who oscillates between affectionate and exasperating, there is little space left for herself. Even self-care has become an afterthought, evidenced by the long-forgotten gym pass she finally decides to use. But what should have been an uneventful morning at the spa takes a drastic turn when she mistakenly picks up the wrong bag. The contents are unlike anything she owns: a Chanel jacket, designer jeans, and most notably, a pair of red crocodile skin Louboutin heels. The shoes alone seem to hum with power, something so far removed from her scuffed black pumps. There is no time to correct the mistake. A last-minute work meeting forces her to slip into the unfamiliar shoes, which, though agonizingly high, carry with them an undeniable confidence. As she stumbles through her day, she finds herself speaking with unexpected authority, securing business deals with a boldness that surprises even her. Meanwhile, across town, Nisha Cantor steps out of the gym shower and reaches for her bag, only it is not hers. What she finds instead is a worn-out black kit bag containing a drab suit, cheap shoes, and no sign of the life she has carefully curated. The realization lands like a slap. Her phone, her wallet, everything she needs to navigate the world is gone. This alone would be enough to ruin her day, but when she returns to the luxury hotel where she and her husband are staying, she is met with an even greater betrayal. Carl, her husband of 18 years, has locked her out. Their marriage, it seems, is over. More than that, her access to money, to security, to everything she took for granted, is gone. Carl has been planning this. She is stripped of all but the clothes on her back. The staff she once ordered around now avert their eyes, unwilling to get involved. She fights, demands, pleads, but Carl is already moving on, his lawyers ensuring she cannot touch a penny of their fortune. Her only possession of value, it seems, is the pair of battered black pumps she unknowingly acquired from the gym. The contrast could not be more striking. Sam, a woman used to invisibility, finds herself stepping into a role of power. Nisha, who has always been the woman others admired or envied, is reduced to nothing overnight. Without her designer armor, she is ignored, dismissed, denied entry to the places she once glided through effortlessly. Determined to reclaim her life, Nisha seeks help from her only remaining ally, Jasmine, a hotel worker who has always admired her from afar. Along with Andrea, a kind-hearted woman with a complicated past of her own, Jasmine offers food, a place to stay, and most crucially, guidance on surviving in a world where money no longer answers every question. Nisha resists at first. She is not the kind of woman who shares a room above a bar or borrows clothes from strangers. But desperation has a way of softening pride. Slowly, she learns the delicate art of survival. Sam, on the other hand, is discovering that a little reinvention can be thrilling. The shoes, though painful, change how she moves through the world. She stands taller, speaks with more conviction, and finds herself making choices that would have terrified her before. But change, even welcome change, has consequences. The company she works for is undergoing restructuring, and the new management sees her as expendable. At home, her husband Phil retreats further into himself, lost in the fog of depression, leaving Sam to carry the weight of their family alone. For so long, she has sacrificed her own happiness for the sake of stability. But with each step in those expensive shoes, she begins to wonder if stability is worth the cost. When Nisha discovers who has her belongings, she is livid. The idea that someone ordinary, has been walking around in her things is unbearable. She tracks down Sam with every intention of demanding her life back. But Sam, exhausted and overwhelmed, refuses to be bullied. The confrontation is electric, Nisha throwing accusations, Sam pushing back with a defiance she didn't know she possessed. Yet as they clash, something shifts. Nisha, once so sure of her superiority, sees in Sam a strength she cannot dismiss. And Sam, despite her initial wariness, recognizes in Nisha a vulnerability she did not expect. Two women, different in almost every way, find themselves bound by circumstance, each longing for something the other seems to possess. With Carl's legal team working tirelessly to erase Nisha from his life, she realizes that playing fair will not win her battle. With the help of Andrea and Jasmine, she plots her own form of revenge. It is not just about money, it is about reclaiming the dignity that Carl so casually stole. Meanwhile, Sam is faced with a choice. The version of herself that the shoes awakened, the bold, capable woman who refuses to be walked over, is not so easily contained. But what does it mean to embrace change when the world insists on keeping her small? As their lives intertwine, both women must decide who they want to be. For Nisha, the answer comes in the form of an audacious plan, one that involves deception, a little risk, and a lot of nerve. For Sam, it is the realization that she cannot keep waiting for life to happen to her. If she wants something different, she has to reach out and take it. The red Laubau tins, once a symbol of luxury and unattainable power, become something more, a reminder that transformation is possible. Whether walking into a boardroom or stepping out of a broken marriage, sometimes the right pair of shoes can change everything. If you loved this, don't stop here. Check out other books by Jojo Moyes. You'll find them below or on Celsius 233. Remember, while our summaries capture the essence, they can never replace the full experience of reading the book. If this summary intrigued you, consider diving into the complete story, buy the book, and immerse yourself in Jojo Moyes' original work. Bye-bye, take care, have fun.